It must be so discouraging to think that the horror that you went through, now another set of families are going through it, and really very little has changed in terms of anybody doing anything to prevent this from happening.
So I'm going to say this. I'm not discouraged. I'm pissed off. And the reason I'm not discouraged is things are changing. Go city to city, state to state. Look at what the business community is doing. Things are changing. Laws are changing. However, on a national level, nothing is happening. And that's where action needs to happen. Because unfortunately, when you have inconsistent laws all over the country, which is what we have now, these things will still happen. When you have states that won't put in place any laws, these things are going to happen. The reality is, we need to do everything we can to stop these incidents from happening. There'll be a dissection of what happened here today. They'll figure out why it happened. We'll talk about what we could have done and should have done. But we also need to limit the casualties. We need to deal with the issue of guns as well. We need to deal with everything. I am actually encouraged by what's happening on a local level. I was just in Ohio this week at the request of Governor Kasich and talking to a committee on the House and Senate side there and delivering testimony about what happened in Parkland and what we did in Florida. And one of the responses from the legislators was, we're not really feeling the push to do anything because the citizens aren't pushing us to act. And I said, that's a great thing because it means Parkland didn't happen here yet, but you don't want to be next. And 2 days later, here we are at the next one. I implore all cities, all counties, all states, do what our government will not do, and do it on your own. And I will say shame on our president, shame on Speaker Ryan, shame on Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, who simply won't even open their mouths. And I will tell you, not speaking about an issue is not legislation. Okay? Mm-hmm. You can't legislate by shutting up. And they're just shutting up, and it's pathetic.